Isn't this pretty? This is called the Mosaic Granny Square. And I just love the details of this granny square. You can leave it this size and join a bunch together, or you can continue to make this a large granny square, just continuing with the same design, and you'll understand as we go through the tutorial. And the bigger it is, the more detailed it is, and it is gorgeous. Hi, I'm Darlene, and this is Heartfelt Crochets. So without any further ado, let me go ahead and show you how to make this. Isn't it pretty? It is so pretty. So for today's tutorial in making this mosaic granny square, you're gonna need a pair of scissors and a yarn needle. And then we're using a 4mm hook today. And the two colors that I'm using is Mainstay in the color pink, just pink, and then Premier Basics in the color Aran. All right, so I'm going to set that aside, and we are going to begin with a slip knot, and then we are going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We are going to place our hook in the slip knot, which is the very beginning of this chain row, and we're going to pull through and then pull through the loop on the hook to make a ring. Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to double crochet inside this ring. So yarn over, place your hook inside of the ring, grab your yarn, pull up a loop, and then yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops on your hook, and that's a double crochet. We're going to do that again. So yarn over, insert your hook into the loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So we have just made our first granny stitch cluster. Now we are going to chain 2, and we're going to do that again. So double crochet, 1, and then another double crochet, that's 2, and then 1 more double crochet is 3, and that completes another cluster. Going to chain 2, and we're going to do that 2 more times. So that's 1 and 2 and 3, chain 2, and then 1, 2, and 3 double crochets, chain 2, and now we are going to join with a slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. Now what I like to do is double crochet right into this corner, so it's kind of like back stepping, and just 1 double crochet, and then I'll show you what we're going to do later as we come back around. So in this next corner we are going to crochet 3 double crochets, chain 2, and then 3 double crochets in the same space, and this creates our first corner. Going to repeat the same thing in this next space. 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. That's 2 and 3. Okay, so that just made another corner. Now we're going to do the same thing in this next space. 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. And if you need the video to slow down, you can just hit that little settings wheel down at the bottom and slow the video down. Okay, so now we have reached this initial corner where we had already double crocheted 1. So now we are going to double crochet 3 in this space and chain 2, and then double crochet twice, 1 and 2, and now we are going to slip stitch to the top of this first double crochet that we made, and then that's going to give us our first cluster in that corner. We're going to chain 1 and cut the yarn and then pull that through. So that gave us our initial little square. We can pull this ring tight, and then let's go ahead and just weave in these ends right off the bat so that we don't have to deal with any ends getting in our way. So just place your yarn needle underneath the stitches around the ring, and then thread your yarn needle with that tail and pull that through. Now we're going to go in the opposite direction and just go under a few more again in that initial ring and pull that through, and let's give that a snip and get that right out of the way. Okay, so let's do the same thing with this one. This one's long enough so that I can thread my needle first and then just randomly weave it through some stitches. And then come back in the opposite direction and give that a snip. Okay, so that created the first initial square. Now we are going to switch to the pink yarn, and we're going to make a slip knot. Place that on your hook and then yarn over and hold on to it. Place your hook inside of a corner and pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. That is called a standing double crochet. So we didn't start by joining and then doing a chain 3. We just immediately put a double crochet right into this corner. So now we are going to double crochet 2 more in this corner. Okay, and we're not going to complete this corner until we have gone around. So now we are going to double crochet in the space, and then we are going to yarn over twice because we're going to be doing a treble crochet. Now we're going to go down to this cluster in the row below, and we're going to go back post, so in back of that middle double crochet, and then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. So we just created a treble crochet, back post, treble crochet. Okay, now in this same space, double crochet. In the corner, 3 double crochets. Chain 2 and 3 double crochets in the same space. So the corner was just a regular corner, nothing's changed. Now we're going to double crochet 1 in the next space, yarn over twice, go down behind this double crochet, so in between these 2, up behind it and in through to the other side, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then a double crochet in that same space. Back to the corner, double crochet 3, chain 2, and then double crochet 3 times once more. And we just created another corner. Okay. Now double crochet in the next space, and we're repeating again, treble crochet down behind this center, double crochet in the row below, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then double crochet in that same space. Again, 3 double crochets in this corner, chain 2, and 3 double crochet in this corner in the same space to create that third corner. Now we're going to repeat, and we're going to do the same thing again in this space. So 1 double crochet, yarn over twice, because we're doing a treble crochet behind this double crochet below, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, double crochet in this same space. And then now in this corner, 3 double crochet, and then chain 2, and then join to the top of that standing double crochet. Okay, so that brings us right into this corner already. So we are going to double crochet right in this corner space, going right over into this next space, and 3 double crochet, cluster in that space. And then 3 double crochet, cluster in the next space. And then 3 double crochet in the corner. Chain 2. And 3 double crochet in this same space, creating a corner in this row. Now we are going to repeat again, a 3 double crochet cluster in this next space, and a 3 double crochet cluster in the next space, and then back in this corner, 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. And you're going to go ahead and repeat that around, so just 3 double crochet clusters in these 2 spaces, and then 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet in the corner, and then repeat, and I'll meet you to complete the corner down on this end when you are finished. Okay, so now we're back at this corner, so we are going to double crochet 3 times, chain 2, and then 2 double crochets, and slip stitch to the top of this first double crochet, chain 1, and cut your yarn and pull that through. Now let's go ahead and just give this a little knot And then we can cut these ends evenly. Let's just feed our yarn needle underneath a few of these stitches. Feed both those ends through the yarn needle and pull through and give those a snip. And there we have that part of our square. So now we are going back to the cream colored or Aran colored yarn, and we are going to slip knot, place it on our hook, yarn over and hold it, insert your hook into the corner, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. Our first double crochet. Let's go ahead and pull that to the side and go right into this next space and one double crochet. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to skip down to the row below for our first row of pink, and we're going to go underneath this center double crochet. So yarn over twice and go right in behind that center one, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two for a back post treble crochet. Now we're going to double crochet in that same space. Okay, so in this next space we are going to do something a little different. We're going to double crochet in this space and then yarn over twice, and now we're going to treble crochet right underneath this, behind this treble crochet. So insert your hook right behind the treble crochet, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two, and double crochet in that same space. Now double crochet in the next space, yarn over twice, going down behind this center double crochet, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. So we just did another back post treble crochet and double crochet in that same space again. Now we are at the corner, so we are going to double crochet 3 times, 1 and 2 and 3, and then chain 2, and then 3 more double crochets in that same corner space, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, again, double crochet in this next space, yarn over twice, down behind this double crochet, pull up a loop, pull through two, pull through two, pull through two, double crochet in that same space. Next space, double crochet, yarn over twice, behind this treble crochet, pull up a loop, pull through two, pull through two, pull through two, double crochet in that same space. Now double crochet in the same space, next space, yarn over twice, go down behind this double crochet down below, pull up a loop, pull through two, and pull through two, double crochet in the same space. Now 3 double crochet in this corner space. It's 2 and 3, chain 2, and then 3 more double crochet in that same corner space. Now let's take a look. So we just completed these 2 sides. And we are just going to continue with this all the way around until we reach this corner. So if you would like to do that, and if you need to, keep referring back to the video, and I'll meet you back to complete this corner together. Okay, so we are at this last corner, so we are going to double crochet 3. So that's 1 and 2 and 3, chain 2, and then 2 more double crochets, and then slip stitch to the top of this first double crochet. So now we are going to double crochet in this next space and double crochet again, and one more time. So that's 3 double crochets in this space, and then 3 double crochet in the next space, and 3 double crochet in the next space, and 3 double crochet in the next space. We've reached our corner, so 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet in this same corner space. Again, a 3 double crochet cluster in this next space, three double crochet cluster in the next space, three double crochet cluster in the next space, and I need to pull out a little yarn. Okay, 3 double crochet in the next space, and then we've reached this corner, so 3 double crochet, it's 2 and 3 and chain 2, and 3 double crochet in this same corner space. Okay, let's take a look. All right, so now you can see that we are just going around this round with just like we would a regular granny square with our corners and our 3 double crochet clusters in each space. Nothing strange and weird that we're doing with any other stitches. Just continue that around until you get to this corner, and I will meet you back there. Okay, so now we're at the last corner. 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 3, chain 2, and then 3 double crochets again in the same corner space. That's 2 and 3, and then we are going to slip stitch to this first double crochet that we made, and we are going to chain 1, oops, it can look like there's an extra stitch there because that's supposed to lay down. Unfortunately, it's not doing it right at the moment, so it's going to look like we have 4 stitches there, but we don't. Okay, so chain 1, cut your yarn and pull that through. And of course you don't have to do it my way. When it comes to joining the yarn, you can just chain 3 just like you would to begin a normal granny square. That's just my way of doing things, and it's not the way to do things. Okay, there's no the way in crocheting. So comment below, tell me what you think of this beautiful mosaic granny square, and until next time, bye.